A lot of people ask this about the entrance. There's a separate entrance, a shared entry. Is it just based on the liking of the client, or what does that look like?
So if we're doing an ADU, like again, go back to this project that we're going to turn a basement into an ADU, we're adding a new entrance to the backyard.
Okay.
What will happen with that is that they'll have their own entry pathway on one side of the house to gain into their backyard to that new entry door. If you're in a similar situation with the DADUs, of course, I mean, they have their own entrance in the first place.
Right.
So what we usually recommend with those kinds of things, especially in a more concentrated area like Seattle or whatever, giving them the knowledge that at the least giving them a walkway with thought of not that everyone has a car or needs a car, especially in Seattle, but the potential of giving them a parking space or an area for that kind of stuff.
Park. Okay.
When it comes to an ADU, it's limited to where you're wanting to put this ADU.
Okay.
It's easy to, depending on the home, it's simple to put a new entry door in for the most part. So we usually suggest giving a separate entrance. I can't imagine, for an ADU, if I mean, this also goes with renters, family, and whatnot, but across the board, it's nice, no matter who it is, for you to have your own privacy. So we usually suggest giving a separate entrance just for that reason. The other thing that we also recommend that doesn't get thought about often until the very end is that someone else is going to be living there as well. So if it's a renter, for instance, you're wanting to give them an area outside, if you can, to enjoy outside too. So giving them fencing off a different area, zoning off a different space, whatever it might be, to give them the opportunity. So it's not like, hey, you're sharing now your backyard to both families or whatever it might be. But that's a lot of times that we try to suggest that kind of stuff and think outside the box and think steps ahead, because a lot of people, when they come in with their thoughts to add an ADU, they're thinking, hey, we can do income. They can help pay the mortgage and all that kind of stuff, or we can help with, bringing my parents in and they can live near us. But you have to think about the long-term effect of every single day, seeing the same people, and, or especially going back to renters, fencing off, really just having that separate space plays an important role really on your psyche and, your mental health really too. Right. So, yeah.